Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of HardPoint Theory. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about this upcoming weekend's matches, make our predictions, and we're going to cap things off with the tier list. Let's jump right in. So after a long week of waiting, the CDL guys have blessed us with the Miami Heretics versus the Vancouver Surge. First map of Friday. This should be a terrible fucking match to watch. Both teams are shit right now. Vancouver made a change last weekend. You know, they won a match finally. I forget who they beat, but hey, good on them. Miami, they're coming off a bad loss to Carolina. They need to figure this shit out. Let's give them some time. Maybe they'll fix it. But it's not looking good for them. If they lose this, they might be cooked. Or they might have to make a roster change. But who are they going to bring in? They all speak Spanish. They can't bring an American in, so they're kind of limited. I did see today they brought Super in. Not Super. They brought Lucky in as a coach. Lucky was fucking terrible, so I don't know how he's going to be a coach. That guy, I was hammering his unders on Prize Picks. That guy was winning me a lot of money. But they do have Rancor still. He was Rookie of the Year last year. Give him some time. Let him get adjusted. Miami, they came on late last year. Maybe towards the middle of the year, but they came on late. Let's be patient on them. Maybe they turn it around. And for Vancouver, I don't know what you do. You just try to get some momentum, build on it, maybe make another roster change in the next couple weeks. If I was Vancouver, I don't know who you pick up. I would just keep picking up Challengers kits until one's stuck. They're cooked. I'm not even going to waste that much time talking about this team. Let's talk about this Falcons matchup. And to end out Friday, we have the Riyadh Falcons going up against the Paris Gentlemates. Both are Riyadh's 3-2, Paris is 3-1. This is a big matchup. You know, we can see what team is looking better right now. I know Paris is coming off a bad loss. I think Riyadh, they're looking to still prove themselves a little bit. I'm hoping there's no red cards, no snaking this series. Should be kind of fun. I think this could, if Paris loses this match, they could kind of get checked. If they get 3-0'd, Sib, you know how Sib is. That guy's ready to crash out any moment. I know he likes to say that he's changed and he's not the same player, but everyone's prone to a good crash out from time to time, and this should be fun, especially since we had these 2 game Fridays. It's stupid, but I know they're kind of spacing it out for, I think the next stage, every team plays everybody at least once. So there's a ton of matches next stage, so we just got to get to that. And with that being said, let's get on to Saturday's matches, see how those are shaping up. So to start off Saturday, we have another shitter series, Miami Heretics versus Boston Breach, battle of the fucking mid. I'm not really high on either team right now. If I had to lean one way, I guess I'm taking Boston 3-0 or 3-1. Maybe Miami turns it around and this is the series where, they come out hot and they win at 3-0, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Next series of the day, we have Toronto Koi versus Carolina Royal Ravens. I think this could be decent, has potential. If Carolina is on the upswing and they're playing well right now, you never know. Maybe they catch Toronto. Toronto might be due for a loss. They've been on a high, so who knows? Toronto's very disciplined, though. They're going to come in very well prepared. They're going to do their thing, so it's hard for me to pick against Toronto. I guess I'm going to go Toronto 3-1 or 3-0. And then to close out Saturday, we have FaZe Vegas versus Cloud9. This is a 3-0 sweep, a fucking DoorDash challenge. They're respecting time that day, and we're going to have plenty of time to watch the college football games and the NFL playoff games. Actually, there is no college football games. That shit's over. Yeah, so I'll have a full day of watching NFL, and this shit's going to be over in about 2 hours this whole day. So it should be good. And then Sunday, we have a stacked... I don't even know. I'm talking out my ass. I don't even know what Sunday's looking like yet. I guess we'll find out. Let's jump right in. So to close out the weekend, we have Cloud9 versus Boston Breach. I think I got Boston Breach 3-0. I'm just going to stop picking Cloud9 until they start winning matchups. Their only win on the year was against Vancouver when Vancouver still had Legend on the team, so that doesn't even count. This team's dog shit. I shouldn't even talk about them. They're that fucking bad. Moving on to G2 versus FaZe. I think this will be better. It'll be at least okay to watch. It'll be competitive. I still got FaZe coming out either 3-1 or 3-0. And then to end the weekend, for all the marbles, Because if not, they're making a roster change. If they don't win, they're cooked. LA Thieves, they need this one bad. If OpTic come out, body bag them 3-0. You know, they're shooting bodies, teabagging, which OpTic's not really like that, but they might. If it gets ugly, then they might do some shit like that, start trolling. They just gotta hope they compete and keep it close. That's all they can ask for. But if they somehow win, LA Thieves, it could be good for them. It could be, okay, we just beat OpTic, beat the defending champs. Like, we can build on this. We can work on this. So this is a great way to end the weekend. There's a lot of storylines, a lot of implications, especially after this weekend. I think a few other rosters might make a change. You know, that's there for a later video, but it should be a fun weekend of COD. I'm looking forward to it. With that being said, let's get into our tier list. Apologize about the tier list. I couldn't find the 2026. Could only find the one from last year, but we can make it work. FaZe is still red, and this is Gentlemates. It's LAG, but I mean, same shit. Who cares? Coming in at worst in dog. I guess I already had it filled out. 2 worst teams in the fucking league. Both terrible. Not even worth our time even talking about them. Maybe they surprise us and they pick it up and perform better, but we'll see. Coming in the C tier, we're going to have Minnesota. They started out the year strong, and they've looked like shit ever since. Let's hope they pick it up. And then I'm going to go London Royal Ravens. London Royal Ravens, where did I pull that out of? Oh my god. What if... God, take me back. That's actually the last time they performed well at fucking LAN, honestly. Okay, we'll put Minnesota behind them. Let's see here. And then we're going to go Miami. Just for now. Just for now. Okay, I feel like this is the only way to organize this right here. Yeah, I like the way this is shaping out. Miami, they've got them in C tier right now. They could bounce back. They have plenty of time. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be interesting to see if they come along and, you know, get the train going. In the B tier, I'm going Boston Breach. I think they've looked better than these teams. Just a little bit. Not anything. They could arguably be in C tier. They could be with these teams. I just think they're a little bit better right now. So, honestly, it's hard. Fuck it. No. We'll go with this. So this is where I'm at. Because B, the teams that I'm going to put in B are a lot better than Boston. So, I'm going to put LA Thieves right now. Right now. They're playing like dog shit. Playing terrible. Kenny's dropping 0.6s every game like he was doing last year. It really hurt to watch. I thought, oh, he'll pick it up. He'll get in form. Never did. It was just 0-18. It was terrible, hard to watch. It was pain. And they picked up Skies. They got a little bit better. And then I wanted Skies dropped the whole time. He wasn't complete dog shit, but he wasn't the answer. And then I saw Merc play for Toronto, and I was like, they need to pick that kid up. Kid, first LAN event, he's dropping 30. Like, kid looked unbelievable. I was so pissed, too. I thought they weren't going to pick him up. And then I remember one day I got in the shower, and then I got out, checked my phone, and it had the CDL Intel tweet. It said, breaking, OpTic is looking to pick up Merc. I was so happy. God, that was kind of weird. I don't know where I went with that one, but okay. Moving on. I got the Falcons over LA Thieves. As of right now, I do. And then for A tier, we're going to go Toronto Ultra. And then we're going to go Gentlemates. And then, oh, this is tough. OpTic just lost to them. So I think I got to do this. As of right now, this is controversial. People are going to be on my head about this. I think Gentlemates could be up in S tier. I think Gentlemates could easily be in S tier with these 2 other teams. I just feel like having 3 teams in S tier is kind of trolly, but it's my fucking list. What are you going to do about it? Leave a comment if you disagree. I don't care. But ever since OpTic lost to FaZe last weekend, I can't, in good faith, put the OpTic above FaZe. It hurts. It hurts. I don't like it. It's not... I didn't want them to lose. I wanted them to try. Instead, you had Shotzi fucking trolling map 1. But using an NPC, like, I clearly didn't give a fuck. See, they got me lost of words. I keep fucking up. I just get emotional talking about it. I'll just start. Oh, never mind. We'll move on. But yeah, no, this is the list. I think this is pretty accurate. I don't know if I'm missing any teams that came in from last year. I think it's all still the same teams. But yeah, no, I think this is pretty accurate. I think Toronto could arguably get up eventually. If they keep playing the way they're playing, they can move up. I think LA Thieves and Falcons could also move up the way they're playing. Miami could also eventually get in that B tier. Same with Boston, could potentially get into the B tier eventually. Minnesota, if they play like they did before the season in the kickoff tournament, they could get up to B. I have no hope for the 2 bottom teams. They're cooked. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys. I'm out.